everyone. I'm Larry Ridley.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the home of Super Bowl 50, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they're led out by their four-time Super Bowl winning quarterback in his 17th season now for Michigan. It's Tom Brady.
If you want to see a guy who absolutely loves the game of football work, try and see Tom Brady at practice. It is absolutely fascinating. When he's not on the field with the offense, he's off on another field doing individual drills, staying sharp, staying in shape. This is a guy who says he wants to play 10 more years. He certainly works like it.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own personnel, and they try to attack that way.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a third down and about 9 to go. Let's discuss this offense now, and Julian Edelman, very good player.
Has really developed into a terrific slot receiver, and a lot of times he would be the primary receiver. Still mad coming out of college that he's not a quarterback in the NFL. He takes it out on the opposing defenses.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Finding time. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You ever notice that when Tom Brady does get hit and drop to the ground, there's some guys back to him pretty quickly to check on his health, aren't there?
That's exactly right. For as much as he throws, doesn't take a lot of square shots, but took one there.
He's really smart in the pocket, isn't he? Even out of the pocket. He understands where the pressure is coming from. He senses people. You're exactly right. Doesn't take too many direct ones. But that one had to hurt.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. And not great starting field position here for the offense. Back near his own goal line. Gabbert. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
The play clock's running down. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier and knock him down for a loss.
A play fake to Hyde. Now Gabbert. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11. On third down, Gabbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
They start the drive with Hyde. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
Off play action to Hyde. Here's Gabbert. He'll let it go deep for Curley. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. Third down. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on third down. Gabbert from the gun on third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. On fourth down, they do snap it to Gabbert. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
They'll run again with Blunt. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Yeah, it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on third down.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And that is incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and it's fourth down. Gostkowski now for the Pats field goal try. Charles, that's an important third down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on fourth down, that's big for the defense.
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or 2 shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. On the return now, it's Josh Huff. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. There the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
To throw is Gabbert. And McDonald here over the middle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
Devin McCourty is one half of twins that can cover just about anyone in the league. A top-notch player who can play corner or safety.
Third down now following the completed pass. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Out of the gun, Gabbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Here's Brady to throw. And right side caught Hogan. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
Still first down.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And that was textbook 3-4 defense. Normally the defensive line just eats up blocks. In this case, they ate up the blocks and still made the play against the running game. Really, really nice job.
So they're on the 5-yard line here, second down and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got time in the pocket. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The first-round pick from a year ago, Eric Armstead, coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
So 3 points is the outcome, but probably not what they're looking for given the drive that they were on.
Yeah, things were looking good. You had it 1st and goal, but then the offense sputters a bit, and they're forced to settle for a field goal.
The D for the Pats, the Patriots heading back onto the field now. They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great way to end a drive. Take it away and set your offense up to put points on the board themselves.
The only thing would have been better a touchdown. Now they'll be looking to get the stop and lead to that here on the next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alan Branch coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Well, they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. 3rd and short yardage. Gabbert, and able to find Curley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. first down. Gabbert. Complete to Quentin Patton. They'll get 19 yards there. And that leads to a San Francisco first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They go play action here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards on the play, and it's a second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Gabbert on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And it's incomplete. Josh Huff, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. A play fake to Hyde. Now Gabbert sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be incomplete. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. And Dawson missed it. He missed it. No good. Wide to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it. And that one never wanted to come back.
Brady now on first down. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, got the first. Well done.
Love the recognition because you can prepare for everything. You can watch the tape and put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that.
Martellus Bennett, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. Caught, left side, Bennett. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Have we yet met a receiver that wasn't excited about getting a chance to play with Tom Brady?
Absolutely not.
And Martellus Bennett bringing his considerable skills to New England now. Going to hook up with Mr. Brady for another completion here.
Yeah, 90 catches a couple years ago in Chicago, 53 last year for Bennett. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Brady now to throw. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Brady to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They make so many catches that are so tough, so acrobatic, so difficult, that often surprises me when they actually turn the ball over. You know, when the ball actually comes free. It's amazing sometimes because of what we see them do on so many different plays.
Had the catch, but couldn't control it on the contact. Over the middle to Smith. And they're going to get this one up past the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
Throwing again. Gabbert on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And McDonald here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Gabbert now to throw on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Curley. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Gabbert to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Brady. He's got time. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that.
And the 49ers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this 1st half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
Not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though this offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. Okay, so Larry apparently giving us the silent treatment all of a sudden, and we're going to... ahead to quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Ronnie Hillman. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and it's third down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
3rd and long for Gabbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this is blocked. The Pats bring heat. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
So the very rare blocked punt, scooped and returned for a touchdown. What an exciting play. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. First down, Gabbert. They go to Hillman on the screen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the 49ers are going to get a first. And quickly, they get to the line. A first down throw for Gabbert. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Gabbert on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Throwing again, Gabbert on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On the left side, it's McDonald. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Come back, come back.
Second down, Gabbert. And this one's incomplete. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal for Gabbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. On
plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time, and he's able to knock it through to give his guys 3.
And that's all you want as a kicker, a chance to redeem yourself. You got to have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level. And he's
Danny Amendola, he's going to go. He's at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Danny Amendola, 101 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. This one complete right side to McDonald. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And now they're in the hurry-up. First down, Gabbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. The big boys. Charles, it's one thing to win.
Where the man says it's gonna rain, don't worry, girl, it won't change a thing. Yeah, we still got plans tonight. We're gonna kick it, that's a given, baby, rain and shine. Leave your Sunday best at home. Be the last time you wear what you got on. Bikini top and cut off jeans. Baby girl, you know you looking mean. She said, how we gonna make it through the mud hole? Won't you think you got swampers on my truck phone? It's somebody to get down in the dirty south. I'm about to show you what it's all about. But don't worry, it's a rowdy crowd. We ain't scared, but still throwing down. We gonna tap, light that fire. We gonna crank that country. Pass that, and get Thursday. Let it rain, well, it's about to get done. Watching that red clay turn to mud. Sling it up, slap past the doors like a new paint job on a 4x4. Girl, you gonna have a good old time, can't let a little...
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup should be interesting. The Dolphins are top 10 in converting on third down, and they'll be up against a Niners defense that wants to get off the field. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 12 matchup.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here comes Grant on the return. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They're led out by their strong-arm quarterback out of Texas A&M. It's Ryan Tannehill.
I think one of the things I like about Ryan Tannehill's game is that he understands what his receivers are looking for downfield. He played that position at Texas A&M before becoming the starting quarterback. So a lot of times when he's in the pocket looking downfield, he's actually running the routes with the receivers as he remembers them.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
To throw on second down is Tannehill. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Time to feature the offensive starters, and our first chance to get a look at Parker.
Devontae Parker came out of Louisville with a guy who was known as a mature receiver. Runs routes really well, but the best part of his game, he'll jump over you at the end of a route and go get the football.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. This will be fielded at the 17. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback out of Missouri. It's Blaine Gabbert.
In 2015, when he took over for Colin Kaepernick, Blaine Gabbert showed flashes of why he was a first-round draft pick by the Jacksonville Jaguars a few seasons ago. Mobile, athletic, with a really nice arm. He's trying to put it all together and secure the starting quarterback position.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll bring up a second down. A second down throw for Gabbert. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. A first down throw for Gabbert. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he'll get it in. The 40 to the 39.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To the air again, Gabbard. He'll let it go deep for Curley. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. 3rd and short yardage, Gabbard. And that's caught by Smith. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Simple slant route, and partner, really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Time running out here on the play clock. And a first carry now for Hyde. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage where they get lower than the offensive linemen and control them. And what I love about the good defensive tackles, they can play over the guards, they can slide and play over the center. Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys. When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Off play action to Hyde. Here's Gabbard. And that is incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So now here come the Dolphins. And the first drive is 3 and out. Second possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. On 2nd down, Williams looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The defense in an enviable position here. The offense needs 13 yards. It's 3rd down.
380. 380. Dagger. Dagger. Mike. Mike 51. This is our time.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Here's Matt Darr now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And he gets it away, and it's a laser. Headed for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Here's the first carry now for the tailback, Ronnie Hillman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 40. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, but they face a second and long to start things out. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Curley's got it, complete. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
When I see Cameron Wake make plays like that, I can't help but shake my head sometimes. He had to go to Canada first before he came back to the NFL, where he's now an All-Pro.
Yeah, undrafted out of Penn State, but look at him now.
And just think about all the pass-rushing moves he has, his ability to play against the run. Remember, he was a combo outside linebacker, defensive end. Now he's just simply one of the best in the NFL.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. The open man is Smith. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And Cap, of course, was a great baseball player, drafted as a pitcher. He kind of showed his arm right there, didn't he?
Yeah, he let that one go, didn't he? That was a catcher putting down the #1 signal for the fastball and turning it loose. It was needed in that situation, though. He had to throw a tight spiral and a hard one in order to get it in there for a completion.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Here's the option going right. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. This is Hillman on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They begin the drive with Williams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Sometimes you get just a little over-eager defensively when you've got people backed up because the mentality is to attack, take the ball away, or at worst, just keep them backed up there for your own offense. They actually used their aggressiveness against them on that one and hit them big.
Absolutely. Had him pinned up. Devontae Parker. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 83 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They come out here in the eye. Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. It's Kaepernick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Rod Streeter, the intended receiver. And it brings up 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Now Kaepernick. And he finds McDonald. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Defense.
And after a nice gain, they don't need the penalty. They'll decline it, take the ball where the play resulted. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiple.
And a big one. Here as he's taken down.
Offside. Defense.
Huh?
Still 2nd down.
Ain't no way Cap should have threw a pick just now, and he did. Oh, yeah.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And throw right side.
Remember, I had to go get
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're talking.
He threw one going in that end zone.
And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Looking to speed.
Now they moving the ball.
Some tempo. Tannehill on 1st down.
Hit his ass, dude.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. DeForest Buckner, the 1st-round pick from Oregon.
Why is Emma calling me?
For his 5th sack of the year.
Hello? I'm at home. Positive. Oh no, she had on there just for 8 to 5 to 8.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set.
You in the office right now? Johnny tell you about that fry, that little white powder stuff called. I forgot.
On third down, here's Williams. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll
the stuff we use in the fryer.
As it's fourth down. And the 49ers going to take another timeout.
Whichever one of them idiots ordered it, they ordered it wrong.
Toward halftime.
Okay. I woke her ass up this morning, too. I woke her up this morning, too, and told her, because she told me to refuse it, and I tried to refuse it, but since they ordered it wrong, she got to call and tell them to send it back. They're going to pick it up next week.
He gets us away.
They got a back haul today.
Toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it
so she just got to let them know that it was the wrong thing. It's in the closet. Shouldn't nobody. Yeah. Right. See? There you see what it is.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
We was looking the same way when it came in. What the hell?
Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Yeah, Patrick's there for 12.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They come up in an offset eye. On second down, Hillman. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we
gave it all to him
at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. Hey, Charles, will you give me water? Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated.
He stay eating macaroni. I know who you talking about.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
You ain't tell me to watch no video. I ain't know nothing about it.
Here comes the Dolphins defensive unit now. All even, we are tied, so a blank slate.
Man, don't do that.
First two quarters, so to speak.
Yeah, I love the way you put it because you do throw them away because it's a 0-0. But you also have a couple of lessons from the first half. What did you learn? What do you have to improve on? And then you get to start the second half.
I'll watch it tomorrow. When the promo starts.
Halftime lessons and put them into practice indeed. Here we go.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still.
It went.
That's what an offense calls staying
I don't
on schedule.
remember nobody telling me.
On first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Oh, Lord.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Koamisi.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it tomorrow.
Possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1
on
his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Hold on. It didn't show up on my schedule.
Make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you
next Thursday.
On defense, that's part of your job.
Williams loses the football. And now this is down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Really?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Man.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's brought down after a good gain. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Dolphins have a first down. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? How's that the game he
yeah. No, I'm here at 10.
And look out. I think he's going to go. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er.
Is Cheryl coming too?
That was an interception.
Tomorrow.
On the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they
so
using?
who gonna do?
That means
who gonna do the phone call?
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Oh, is that there? So they changed it every.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I don't know.
They'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er defense now heading back out there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line.
Yeah, I'll watch the video tomorrow.
With a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Again, it's Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today,
that's why I was telling him about it. He said he liked mine better.
Some screens, some draws, some quick hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Throwing on 3rd
Don't
down.
have, dumplers. Them damn dumplers. I give him the credit. I think he cheap.
Well, no second guessing the call.
He got to be bringing them from the stove. Them dumplings. Ooh, his dumplings a bit.
To try and pick it up, but they don't get it, and now the defense goes.
But that's the only thing. You said it right.
Gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
All right, I'll see you in the morning. Man, I got to go in at 9 o'clock. Watch the stupid meeting that your ass didn't tell me about.
Fielded just inside the 30. He chucks him aside.
Thumped him.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following the 44. And possession.
Did you drive by there? Did you go in there?
Here's the Dolphins defense as they head out to set up shop. They got a little steam following the interception the last time they were out there, Charles.
So you just took it upon yourself to lead.
Because once you get one, he wanted to multiply and turn into a bunch more.
At what time? 9:30?
Their version of a no-fly zone.
No-fly zone?
9:38.
Did we
Lord.
fly over before the game?
Yeah, but this time they would intercept.
She was there with the Cook Pest Control when I passed by. At 8:30.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it. He's got him in. Complete.
Oh, yeah. These goddamn Dolphins terrible, boy.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Torrey Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers
I don't know why she won't show.
lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play.
Yeah.
Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
I don't know why she won show.
Really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran at the previous play.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
It's 26-7. And Cap in the game, and this
guys will get the football back.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions,
did you see my other game?
Heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations.
Ooh, Lord.
In this case, this one was intercepted.
So that means Allen got down. Ernest watched it. It was horrible. I had to send the rest of it with 3 minutes left.
And as the numbers show, he
Oh,
really
yeah,
wasn't in
that
the
nigga
mix
is
at the
sweet.
beginning, but they've got him in the rotation now, and it's proved a good move.
I don't know. I just know it was 3 people watching it at one time.
And it's obvious that they had him in their game plan on defense, not letting him get off to a good start. But he's found a way so far.
I couldn't do shit against them Patriots. They
They
waxed my ass. When I seen the shit, nigga, they was up 36-3.
Now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw is Tannehill. And incomplete.
I done made this nigga fumble twice and a pick six.
Free and brings up third down.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell, sell, sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks, and then they move out, and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block, and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to the running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball. And that didn't happen on that play.
She said, she called me because she said, don't I supposed to be at work? I said, He said, you the shift leader from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock. I said, somebody told you wrong. She said, I made the schedule. I know. I said, well, your boss screwed me. But she went and looked at it, and her name ain't on there.
Return team.
They didn't fumble number 2 times here, Ricky Hill. Why they got him fumbling so much?
They go play action here on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way.
You ain't down to like I was.
The defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
We always like to talk about defense.
I know Al should be, man. Al better not even attempt to try to put the TV on goddamn dawn of the night.
On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing that Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football.
Damn, Kaepernick got goddamn depleted.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though,
man, they even had New England to block my punt.
That's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They be cheating so hard on their game. Them niggas block my punt.
Set to go here. And this offense last time turned
and then,
didn't get it. They're lucky though, because no.
They receiver, what's his name? He fumbled.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of
they scored a field goal on that because I went 3 and out. And then when I tell you the nigga took the ball to the house, right after I kicked the field goal, he took it to the house.
Maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
Maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter break.
Wait, just now?
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Here's Tannehill now on second down.
Man, come on. He can't keep turning these damn slants to house calls. He did. 14-26.
Devontae Parker with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
Devontae Parker did have another house call.
He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
Let's put our attention here now on the Dolphins' defense. They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be looking for a little bit more of that, Charles.
Well, I think that they created this.
Hillman loses the football, and this is picked up.
Oh, my God. He ripped the ball out of him and had the ball bouncing around. He picked it up. Now they got the ball down 26-14 with 6 minutes left.
And the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot and make sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
That watermelon on your neck. Ain't nobody say that, did you? I don't doubt that shit at all.
Second down is Tannehill.
God damn.
This will be caught at about the 3. And he will take it.
21-26.
Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins take advantage of the turnover and put up 6. And he's able to put it through.
Let her hit it.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football.
Damn, my offense still 31st in the league. Shit.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
I eat them. The little bitter ones. No.
Play clock winding down. Hillman again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And they're going to speed things up here. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick.
Hey, stop cheating, man. God damn.
In there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Oh, it's out.
The Niners will go for it. It's Kaepernick. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So
they got the ball at the 9-yard line. I'm still up 26-21.
That stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They'll set up the screen.
They up 28.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a
26.
Touchdown. Damian Williams, his 9th touchdown of the season. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready.
No, 27-26. They went for 2.
And they fail on the try for 2.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went 4-on-4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
Who is you throwing to that D? God damn.
That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because
you didn't even mention. Not to mention.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Who?
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes is quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
The play clock's running down. They'll try and run for the first with Hillman. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're running. Hillman.
I got the lead. 4th and inches. Took it to the house on the pitch out.
Ronnie Hillman, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? And off he goes.
Shit.
They'll look to run with Hillman.
And I got the 2-point conversion, 34-27.
And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. They get the conversion. And
it's 2 minutes, 46 seconds.
What do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball.
And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. Tannehill on 1st down. It's caught. Cameron left side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football.
It's on
you
everywhere.
get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A lot of people go that way.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And that one goes incomplete.
Ooh, I hate Tannehill so hard.
Fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect it ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. Tannehill.
What?
And he finds Stills complete. And he's got
that was Dan John's last sandwich of him working.
Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch.
And he's able to absorb the contact
and complete it.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. It's caught, Stills, right side. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
The completion good for 3 and it's 2nd down.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing and then get it done.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He's back to throw. And this is
that was a pig. Why the fuck he intercept the ball?
Parker, the intended receiver, and 4th down coming up.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the 1st down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
Here with Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Giving 30 yards there. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw.
Oh, Lord, who's going to check it? And they gave him the touchdown. Oh, my God.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York taking a look at the play. Less than 2 minutes to go.
53 seconds
I'm
left.
sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
First play decides everything.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. Kaepernick to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
To throw, Kaepernick.
Look how the nigga throw it away, man. They can throw it right to him.
To throw is Kaepernick. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Quentin Patton that time. And it's 3rd down.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver.
Maybe fucking cheating, man. That nigga caught the ball.
Defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Oh, my God.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. The open man is
got it.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the
10
drive.
seconds left. I'm on the 20. I'm into.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the
6
clock.
seconds left. I tried to play because I thought they were going to call timeout when I came out.
Because if you actually tip it in the air, now
they don't call timeout till your ass look like you're going to kick a field goal, huh?
The receiver may come along and grab it.
They call timeout.
Hold the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And I want to fucking,
They come out here in the eye. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up third. I
call timeout.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
I ran a play.
Third and final timeout, so as they talk things over.
Oh, they got me again.
Timeout here. And it's the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines.
Oh, Lord, they did it. I got it. Hell yeah.
He missed his lone attempt
37-34. Fuck them.
And Union Street
fuck you. Shit, fuck them. Yes. Man.
Put away your inhibitions. Let the beast in you just get loose. We all young, wild, and different. We can all get lit from a little. I know you're terrified about what the future lies, but there's no compromising. It's my way or the highway. We all just slave the lust, hard building, breaking trust. Don't get wild when we come out. Like don't get loud when the come out. That's instant. Keep up with your friends, stay. Tell they bougie, go wait in line with them lame. Talking real rap, tell them break your neck, go and bust the rhyme.
Fucking around, turning around. Hey. Hey.
Nobody can, we on the town. Hey. Never come down, I never come down. Lose it.
6 and 5, ain't that a bit? I got the Bears and Jets.
Everybody got guilty pleasures. Mine just tend to catch me cases. Handcuffs, police inspections, lawyers, judges, allegations. Turn on your favorite station. You hear the same old song. I feel like dog, I'm about to drop the bomb. Blowing down, pass it around. Hey, what with me now? We running wild. Hey,
fuck man, there ain't nobody in this bitch either.
I never come down. I never come down.
No. In the free agency, cause I needed something for my and then this cord don't work. I don't know what he did to it to charge shit. Oh no, Gabriel, I gotta bench you now and put goddamn what's the name in. He came and won the game for us when your ass was struggling bad. What you said? No, it did the same thing did with you. I ain't pressed the foot to crank it up. I just crank it and then crank it first and crank it second. You gonna look, man, that boy out there. know we saw her. Chris Davis from Auburn played for us. Only thing nigga known for is running that kickback, that field goal back, beat Alabama. Well, at least you're gonna run away with that one.